TGIF. Thank God I'm fabulous. Oh my goodness. Um, there's a full moon coming, so I usually feel a little more inspired to be creative, a little more sensitive, to slow myself down. Anyway, um, there's something I answered on Quora that I want to share and reveal that I usually nowadays I use Claude AI to help me draft answers. I'll draft something and then Claude will structure it. Um, and I read it and then kind of tweak it. But I've also used Claude for um, certain things like formatting my resume, feedback on job descriptions, how to prepare for an interview. Um, and the other day, Claude wrote, "You're spiraling, Liza, you're spiraling." Because I was applying for a job that was something that I outgrew. Um, I was thinking that I wanted to work for Dow Jones. I had an interview with them and the interview went well and I thought I would get a second round, but I didn't. And I thought I enjoyed the manager. Um, but one thing I didn't enjoy was that it was in New York City. I don't want to go back there. It's expensive, it's timely, and I know it was a blessing in disguise, but the rejection didn't feel so great. So that's why Claude said you're spiraling because of the rejection. And then my boyfriend that I now live under his roof, um, we're both adjusting. It's tomorrow, it'll be 2 weeks here. Um, and I'm grateful that both of us kind of swallowed our pride and care about each other. And he cares about my animals. So I know that if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't know where to be. Um, so when it comes to my INFJ answers, Claude has like a history on me because I keep the chats kind of specific. So this one particularly was, can INFJs read people? Mm. Yes and no. We can study others, notice patterns, and consider possibilities, but it takes time, and we can definitely be wrong. There's a difference between reading emotions, reading intentions, and reading character, and INFJs have varying success with each. Reading emotions, we're often quite good at this. We pick up body language, tonal shifts, energy in a room, and the incongruence between what someone says and what and how they feel. During the second year of my marriage falling apart, I could sense the emotional distance and disconnection long before either of us articulated what was happening. That emotional awareness was accurate. Reading intentions, this is where we get in trouble. When I came home from my high school reunion and confessed to my husband that I kissed my high school sweetheart, my intention was a cry for help, for connection and transparency. His response, "Why are you telling me to relieve yourself of your guilt?" showed the completely misread. that he completely misread my intentions, and I had clearly misread his capacity to receive my vulnerability. We fill in the gaps with our own narratives, and we can easily be wrong about why someone is doing something. Reading character. This requires time and sustained observation. My husband used to give me directions on car trips with so much confidence, barely ever admitting when he didn't know. Over 8 years, I observed a pattern, false confidence instead of honest uncertainty. That pattern revealed something about his character, but it took years of consistent behavior to truly understand, not a single instance. The reality is, do you really know this person? Some people have a monotone delivery. They could be joking or serious, but that's their problem, not yours to figure out. We can ask if they're willing to share, but people have to want to be known. I used to think I could read people accurately, but I've learned I can be wrong. Worse, some people have felt violated by my assumptions. I've had people project their own issues onto me in response to my observations, suggesting I need to take medication like they do, as if my insight into them was a pathology rather than pattern recognition. The lesson: we observe, notice patterns, and develop informed impressions over time, but we should hold our readings lightly. People are complex, often contradictory, and deserve the space to remain partially unknowable. Respect their autonomy, ask questions instead of assuming, and remember that even our best guesses are still just guesses. So out there, have a lovely day. Time, whatever. Full moon soon. Mm.